They never taught us how to listen to our bodies. We were taught to silence the aches, numb the fatigue, push through the exhaustion, and call it strength. But true strength is not the absence of pain. True strength is presence, the kind of presence that hears the whisper before the body screams. And if we're honest, most of us forgot how to listen. Somewhere between deadlines, diets, and dopamine hits, we stopped treating the body as home, and started treating it like a machine. But a body is not a machine. It remembers. It stores every skipped meal, every sleepless night, every anxious breath held too long beneath a smile. And one day, it speaks. Through chronic tension. Through bloating and brain fog. Through skin that dulls and moods that swing. These aren't random. They are stories. And stories deserve to be heard. Somewhere deep inside you, there's a part that remembers. The version of you that didn't need caffeine to feel alive. That woke up rested, skin glowing, mind sharp, breath steady. That version isn't gone, it's buried, under years of habits that never truly served you. But healing is not about going back. It's about coming home. To rebuild trust with your body. To offer it not control, but compassion. Because wellness isn't a product on a shelf or a quick fix in a bottle. It's the daily decision to come back to yourself. Again and again. Even when it's inconvenient. Even when no one else is watching. What you eat becomes your blood. Becomes your brain. Becomes the very cells that carry your memories. So when you choose food that nourishes, you're not just feeding hunger, you're feeding clarity, stability, vitality. And food remembers too. The bitterness of chemicals, the silence of overprocessed packages. Your body knows the difference between life-giving nourishment and empty fuel. The crunch of raw greens, the sweetness of ripe fruit, the grounding warmth of whole grains, these are not trends. They are messages. Signals that say, you matter enough to be nourished. But nourishment is not just on your plate. It's also in your breath. And most of us haven't taken a real breath in years. Shallow, rushed, fragmented. Breathing like we're always bracing for impact. But slow, conscious breath tells the nervous system, you're safe now. It melts the shoulders. Softens the gut. Calms the heart. You can practice this anywhere. Between emails. In traffic. When you wake. When you lie down. Your breath is the first thing you're given in this life. And it will be the last thing you release. Treat it with reverence. Make space for it. And make space for sleep, not as a luxury, but as a necessity. Sleep is where your body files away trauma, rebuilds cells, cleanses the brain. No amount of caffeine can replace it. No badge of busyness can justify its absence. When you deprive yourself of rest, you rob your future self of stability. Sleep is medicine. Sleep is memory. Sleep is immune strength. And you are worthy of deep, unshaken rest. Not just on weekends. Every night. Movement, too, is part of the remembering. Not to punish. Not to burn calories. But to release energy that's been trapped. To unstick the emotions lodged in your hips, your back, your chest. To sweat not because you hate your body, but because you love it enough to help it let go. Dance. Stretch. Walk barefoot. Lift something heavy and watch how it strengthens more than just your muscles. This is how the body speaks back, through motion, through rhythm, through feeling itself come alive again. And as you reconnect to the physical, you'll notice the emotional layers begin to shift too. Wellness isn't just green juice and yoga mats. It's boundaries. It's grief. It's saying no to people who drain you, and yes to the peace that's waiting on the other side of discomfort. Healing will ask you to lose people. It will ask you to face shadows. But it will give you back something far greater: alignment. A life that no longer requires you to betray your own body to belong. A life that feels real, even when it's quiet. There will be moments when the path feels slow. When change feels invisible. But trust this, the body is always listening, always adapting, always trying to return you to balance. Healing is not linear. It's layered, cyclical, sacred. Some days, progress looks like glowing skin and deep energy. Other days, it looks like staying in bed and not spiraling into guilt. Celebrate both. Because both are proof that you're paying attention. And attention is love. And love, real, grounded, embodied love, is the root of all lasting change. You were not born to chase perfection. You were born to inhabit yourself fully. To wake up with clarity. To move with intention. To eat with reverence. To sleep without fear. This is what it means to be well. Not flawless, but whole. Not always happy, but deeply alive. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about finally becoming yourself. And if you are still breathing, it's not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are already on the path. The moment you decide to listen, really listen, the healing begins. So let the world rush. Let the noise scream. But you, slow down. Breathe deeper. Walk softer. And remember, your body is not your enemy. Your cravings are not betrayal. Your fatigue is not laziness. These are signals. Sacred messages. And your job is not to silence them, your job is to answer. And when you do, not just once, but over and over, day by day, you will feel it. The return. The return to energy that doesn't crash. Skin that doesn't hide. A mind that doesn't spiral. You will wake up one morning and realize, you are no longer surviving. You are living. With rhythm. With purpose. With quiet, unstoppable power.